Hey there, welcome back guys. In this video we're going to help you get set up with your creality high lighting. We know the lighting's not so great, it's a little dim, you want it to be brighter. Maybe you want to stream, right? And you can't really stream because the viewers can't really see what you're printing on there. So without any further ado, let's get started. I'll show you my setup. It might work just right for you, or maybe you could tweak it so it actually works even better. So come. Just going to turn the lights on so we can see a little bit better. You can see here the current setup is here. We have there. There really isn't much lighting here. You have the light here. I can't wait till they hopefully come out with something similar here. This is the Ender 3S1 Pro, but the default lighting is really nice. It comes out and it shines right on the object of desire, as you can see, and you can see your print. Similar setup with the Beagle print camera. Same here. Similar setup with the Beagle print camera, which works really well. By default, there's a camera built in there, as you can see, but it doesn't give you the optimal view, which is probably why you might want to upgrade to the Beagle experience. But as you can see here, there is a USB port which can power your lighting. So this is the one I have set up here. That's the power switch. What you would probably do is, the setup here is that they go, see, it's an adhesive, like a 3M strip, and it goes all the way up, and it goes all the way up here, as you can see, and under. And if you look on the other side, right here, it goes on that side too. So you actually want to start on this end and then work your way all the way around. Now check it every now and again, just to make sure it adheres to the position, because given the temperature, a lot of times these adhesive don't work well in the cold on the drones. And I haven't had a bad experience here because I actually have the adhesive back there, and it's been up there for about 2 years now. That's the backlighting that you see here. So they do stick, but it's been my experience in the past when it comes to temperature that sometimes things don't work just right for you. So I'm going to turn on this light so that we can see a little bit better. And as you can see here, and then what you do is you just string it up here. Make sure it doesn't go on this side, because you see this is where it goes up and down. You want it to be on the inner side. On the outer side. This is the inner side. Anyway, you get the idea. And then you run it according to how you like. And then you put it in, and then on 3, 2, actually let's shut the light off. Hold on 1 second. Let's set it up here. Turn that light off. And then it's dark. Normally you get the light from here, the reflection from the printer being on when it's printing. Print complete. Select OK. Doesn't matter. Looks like there's an update. All right, so we'll wait with that update. So knowing that, moving forward, 3, 2, 1, boom. And then you could live stream, and then hopefully down the line they'll come up with something like that where the LED will be all the way over, but it'll be a little bit tricky, especially with the Bowden tube being in the way, even if you, set it up properly like that. It doesn't matter, because this works really well. And as you can see on the live stream, this is how we do it. We have the setup right here with the camera where you can see, and we have our Beagle print, and that's pretty much it. Kind of neat, huh? I'll let you look from here on the back. See? Look on the inside. It's really bright. Oh, and look, it's dimmable. Let's say it's too bright. That's fine. Let's say you want to shut it off. You shut it off. And remember, the power source is always from the printer. So if you turn your printer off, lights off. Turn your printer on, lights on. So you could set it so that it works like that too. Whatever works just right for you. In my case, I'm going to turn it up since I'm always printing all the time, and I have that set up for my streams. Kind of neat, huh? So you won't be left in the dark the next time you start your 3D print. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.